People who have had it with the homeless crisis in downtown Phoenix went before a judge to plead their case today. Business owners and residents suing the city of Phoenix over that large encampment near the state capitol known as the Zone. Fox 10's been covering the Zone extensively this past year. Investigative reporter Justin Lum has been down there a number of times and reported on it. He joins us live today with what happened in court.
Well, John, as you know, nearly 20 plaintiffs filed this lawsuit against the city of Phoenix back in August, claiming city leaders allowed the zone to become a public nuisance. The city's attorney has asked the court to dismiss the complaint entirely, and the judge will at some point decide if there is a legitimate case here at all. The zone is a concentrated area of unsheltered people living on the streets of downtown Phoenix, mainly from 9th to 13th Avenues between Jefferson and Jackson Streets. Business owners have complained about drug activity, violence, trash, and human waste. They say plagues the community. The Human Services campus there recently told us there are more than 800 unsheltered people in the area, but at its peak, more than 1,000 people were counted on the streets. The city's attorney told the judge the plaintiffs are seeking relief in the wrong forum here, and although leaders sympathize with the plaintiffs, if the court agreed that a public nuisance does exist, what would be the right amount of money needed to get rid of this nuisance? The city says there's not a clear claim relief, but on the other side, counsel for the plaintiffs has said that the city's taking advantage of Martin v. Boise. It's a 2018 decision by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit that held that cities can't enforce anti-camping ordinances, and if there aren't enough homeless shelter beds. Here's what a city official had to say about the beds after plaintiffs testified.
Are there enough beds for everyone?
There are not. In 2022, at the time of the pit count, the 3,219 beds were available, and there was more than 2,900 people occupying those beds. So the number of beds available on that day of the count, knowing that information, I know that most of the beds were filled at that time.
We have people that are intoxicated laying on the sidewalks. We've had some of the residents in the area overdose in our driveway. Occasionally we will call the police because we find somebody completely unresponsive laying in one of our doorways or sidewalks.
Most of this afternoon, city officials who are supposed to be addressing the homelessness crisis testified, mainly Scott Hall. He is the Homeless Project Program Manager. So will the judge dismiss this case or will it move forward? It's unknown. If she makes a ruling today, we'll be sure to keep you updated. Live in the studio, Justin Lum, Fox 10 News.